everybody, it's your girl Sunshine. Welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, go ahead and please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. This is going to be another unedited unboxing, but I'm also going to be kind of we'll discuss some things. So what I want to discuss today is hair growth in women, and just all of the things that women go through to, I don't say maintain beauty, but just a lot of the maintenance things that, and I can't delete it. A lot of the maintenance things that we have to go through. Now, there are some women who don't do anything. Um, they're just on natural. Um, I have, I'm natural to a degree, to a point. I see a lot of people who, because they don't wear weave or certain things, they'll say they're all natural, but they have gray hair and their hair is jet black. Well, then you're not all natural. Unless you're using like a henna product, you're using some sort of chemical. So I don't say I'm all natural um, to a degree, but I want to discuss like hair growth. So let me just say. So first, I'm just going to kind of pull the camera close. If you look, you can see I have white hairs growing, and I waited, y'all. I did not wax my face for the purpose of having this for this video. So you can see I have little white whiskers coming out. So I'm 50 years old. When you get to be a certain age, women can start to have more hair growth with hormonal changes. I know I read that if you lose more weight, it will help prevent hair growth. There are some women who develop like full beards, like a beard that would typically be on a man, and it's because they have a condition called PCOS. I think it's polycystic ovarian syndrome. I think that is the proper term. And what a lot of the women do is they have electrolysis done to help ease the hair growth. Now, back in the 90s, there was a lady here in Columbus, Ohio, where she was in a place called Upper Arlington, and her name was Vicky Mickey. And this was back when she first got started. She was just in one room, and she had a place called About Face. Well, she has grown. From what I understand, she has a huge facility out there now. And I've had electrolysis, and back then, it was the beginning where I was laying on this table and I had to hold on to this. It was almost like a battery. You know how you hook the battery cable up to ground it. And she had to be very careful with me because I have melanin in my skin, and browner people can have scarring. So electrolysis is the strangest feeling because you can feel the currents going through your teeth. It is a strange feeling, and for me, it just wasn't worth going through that for the little bit of hair that I had back then. Like, even with the substantial hair, which is substantial to me, maybe not to y'all, but with the hair that I have now, it's not worth it to me to have electrolysis. Although they have laser hair removal now, there's a lot more advancements than they had back then in, what was it, 95. So you can see very faintly that I have a little bit of hair on my lips. So if you look at my face now, you'll notice a difference in the after once I've done what I'm going to do. So I color my hair. Fortunately, fortunately, I'm gonna stick with fortunately, my hair grows pretty fast. So I'm constantly chasing grays. But if you look in my eyelash, or my eyebrows, I now have gray in my eyebrows. And my eyebrows aren't as dark as they once were. So in addition to hair removal for women, whether it be waxing, let me just show y'all a couple of things here. So this is a perfilador, or just a razor with a comb. A lot of people will use these to, shave their brows. Some people will use this to just kind of whisk away hairs. Bless my husband's heart. He bought me this. This thing is a lifesaver in a pinch. If you're going somewhere, that's wax. I got wax on it. But and this is called Yes with an exclamation point. Now, a while back, they came out with this thing called No No. No No was very expensive. This, yes, is the answer to No No. It is Walgreens. And look, it has this light that comes on. And when you use it, you can see it tracks the hair. So you can see the hair coming off. You can actually see it in the light. So, and it doesn't look like it's doing much, but once you're done, if you look closely at the little blade, you can see that there's hair on there. This thing, to get under this area where you may not even see hair, but it's there. Sorry if I looking away from the camera. I've discussed this before, but this thing is compact. It'll stick right in your purse. Tweezers, you name it. So, in addition to hair removal, my preferred method of removal is wax. So let me just say that wax and that little doofitchy right there. In addition to that, you have the color of your brows, defining the shape of your brows, the color of your brows. Now, I got into tinting. I went to a location in German Village, and I had my lashes tinted, and I loved it. But I didn't want to keep paying this guy $30 every time to get my lashes tinted. So me being nosy, I looked and I saw the product that he was using. So I got on Amazon, and this is Godefroy. Is Godefroy. Godefroy. And this is the developer. And it's just like a white cream. Okay. And then you have these little capsules. Okay. You take these little capsules, mix them with the developer. You can use a little cup. It comes with this little cap with a handle on it. It's like a little cup. Just mix it in there. And for me, because a lot of people now are getting microblading, and microblading to me, because it can vary, how long it lasts. Some people say, oh, it lasts 2 years. Oh, it lasts 5 years. I'm looking at some maybe micro shading, but the microblading just seems a little bit too invasive for me. And then, like, because I have tachycardia, I have to be very careful about numbing agents. So how people will use like lidocaines and tetracaines and things like that, it's a little difficult for me because I can't have anything with epinephrine in it. So I just stick to tinting. I learned how to do the tinting myself using this kit. So what I do is I just mix the tint up, brush it on with a small brush, let it sit, and then I clean it off. And it lasts a nice little while. Here's another piece of my little puzzle for hair removal. So I will, tweeze if I'm not able to wax, or if I'm like just about to go out and want to grab something. But clearly I haven't been on my whole I've been kind of saving up for this video. Let me say, I've been waiting to do this video. This is another one. This is actually my favorite type of blade for doing my brows. You can purchase these in a 3-pack on Amazon. I will add the link to these items. I will include the link for the tinting kit. I will include the link for this here as well. And now for our unboxing. So, in order for me to do a good job at waxing, I have to have my applicator sticks. So, I purchased these on Amazon. Before COVID, I used to be able to go into Sally's and I could just buy a pack of these. Not even buy a pack. I could just go into Sally's and buy a couple. They had them in open boxes. You could just grab a couple and go. But you can't do that anymore. With COVID, everything is pre-packed. And to me, they're a little more expensive. This is how many? These are the small applicators. And there's 100 in here. So you see, they just look like little popsicle sticks. I could use these for my brows or whatever. And then these are angled. and these are larger. So see, I could use these for my brows as well. If you want to do the hair on the side of your nostrils, this little point is good for getting up in there. You can also use that to kind of, navigate up into your brow. I don't really tweet, I don't really wax my brows because I've not mastered that art. I'm not proficient at it. So I don't go there. I just use my little uh, blade and keep it moving. So, other part of my unboxing is this stuff. I'm running low on wax. I'm going to use the GG honey that I have now for my waxing, and you'll be able to see what I come up with, or just if you see what I got going now. So this is Azaleen. I like the Azaleen wax because it's blue, much easier to clean off of your face. A lot of times I'll I'll be finished waxing and my husband will be like, you got something right there. And I'm like looking, and all you see is something shiny. So you just think, oh, just wipe and keep going. And sometimes the wax, the strips don't pick it up. I use the white muslin strips, not the cloth. They're more like a white cotton. And you'll see those in a second because we're going to go into another area. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the waxing portion. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and don't pay attention to all the alcohol behind me. I'm not an alcoholic. It's not mine. So, anyway, I got my wax here. I have a GG honey pot. It's a smaller wax bed, and eventually I'm probably going to need to get another one because this one is probably on its last leg. Okay, these bigger sticks, you get a lot of wax. So now it doesn't look like a lot of hair when I showed y'all on camera, but when I show y'all this tape, so I just use this type of paper, this muslin strip, and I'll just press it on. And it hurts, and sometimes it doesn't come off. Now in the light you can see my brows are treacherous. You can see the white in there. My brows look like really rough. Oh, now wait till you see all the hair that comes off. Did not look like it was that much hair, right? It's crazy. So sometimes it can be kind of messy doing wax, but I'm grateful to have this option to do it myself at home and not have to worry about going to a shop or anything like that. The white hairs are a little more stubborn, in my opinion. So this wax is really good for those. This wax does not play. It goes on pretty thin, but it does not play around when it comes to removing the hair at all. Oh, so it's a little hard to see those hairs, but they come off. So much better. All right, so in the light, y'all can see my little mustache. So we're gonna get rid of that too. Okay, so This is a little bit annoying. But one thing I can say, if you've never waxed your lip before, if you try it, it changes the way your lips look. It will totally change the whole look of your lips. So I need a longer piece for my lip. So bring it over here. Press, press, press. Oh, oh. And look. Steve Harvey, Scotty from the Whispers. whole, whole situation going on there. And you couldn't even tell. But it's hard for you to see it, but it's there. Can you see it? It's like a whole little situation was popping off. So, um, yeah, that's it. That's taking off the hair, and then you just dispose of these little bad boys and be done with it. Just roll them up and toss them. Make sure you toss them. Make sure they don't get on anything or near anything, because they will rip the paint off of everything. They can do damage if they get near anything. So make sure you keep these protected. All right, so I will be back to finish the end of the video. Okay, so I just want to show y'all the consistency of the color. And I just use this little stick to mix it up. That's it. Okay, so if you look here at my brows, you can see my brows are darker. You can actually see how thick they are. I didn't leave it on as long as I could have. Just didn't feel like it. As you see, my lip is still red. Usually I hit with one of these numbers, but I didn't press it. I will put some like black seed oil or some bio oil on it just to kind of calm it down a little bit, and it'll be okay. And then once I shape these brows up, we'll be good to go. So that's the complete deal for hair removal for me. I know, a lot of people do like full facial hair removal and stuff like that. I don't have the time for that sort of thing right now. And I don't think I would do that in a video anyway. So I will link all of the products that I use in the comments below. And thank you for watching my video. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.